these other gods, man. All right? Matter of fact, if I get a quick precept, Deuteronomy 13:6, and you could bring that back out, Baba Gusha, bring that out. Because we're in the time of going into the so-called holiday season. But according to the scriptures, it tells us not to be worshiping these other graven images. You got it, brother.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 4. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth.
That's right. Nothing on. You got it.
Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I am the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments.
That's right, my commandments. So showing love unto thousands of them who keep my commandments. Now this is a commandment telling you that the Most High is going to visit the iniquity of the children who didn't love him. All right? Those who worship statues, those who are worshiping everything under the sun in the earth, because you do have people that worship fish. All right? You have people that worship things that are in the earth, things that are in the heaven, birds. All right, the sun, the moon. You're not supposed to be worshiping things that the Most High created. We're supposed to be worshiping the Creator Himself, the Heavenly Father, the ones that created the power that created heaven and earth. All right, you got it, King. You got a precept? You can bring that up. Yeah, 13 verse, starting at 6. Because in this society, you got people that tell you, oh, go ahead and worship these gods. It don't matter what you worship. They have the coexist spirit. That's not for the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American man, all right? The so-called Negro, Latino, Native American man don't have a place to call their own. They don't have a seat in the UN system. They don't have a seat in the UN, all right? They don't have a land to call their own. They don't have a government, okay? Here you are captives in your enemy's land, and it's because you provoke the Most High to wrath by serving other idols. Baruch 4 and 6. You can bring that out. You got something?
It's Job chapter 31, verse 26. If I beheld the sun when it shined, or the moon walking in brightness, and my heart had been secretly enticed, or my mouth had kissed my hand, this also were an iniquity to be punished by the judge, for I should have denied the God that is above.
That's right. So even in your heart, in your mind, if you have any, hey, peace, brothers, shalom. That's right. So even in your heart, if you look, it's talking about the sun. Even if you was enticed to basically worship it or anything in the sun, you're supposed to rebuke that thought in your mind. That's right. You're supposed to be only worshiping the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son. All right, not worshiping these other gods, nor celebrating these other holidays which are not in the scriptures. Because you have high holy days that the Heavenly Father commanded us to keep.
Papa, who you at?
Right? You got it, brother.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 13, verse 6. If thy brother, the son of thy mother, or thy son, or thy daughter, or the wife of thy bosom, or thy friend, which is as thine own soul, entice thee secretly, saying, let us go and serve other gods.
So hold on. Now it's saying, the scriptures here is saying, if your brother, your son, your wife, anybody you know, anyone in your family, right, entice you to serve other gods, all right? Read.
Saying, let us go and serve other gods, which thou hast not known, thou nor thy fathers, namely of the gods of the people which are around about you, nigh unto thee, or far off from thee, from the one end of the earth even unto the other end of the earth. Thou shalt not consent unto him, nor hearken unto him, neither shall thine eye pity him.
That's right. So we're not supposed to hearken unto anyone that's telling us to serve other gods, all right, or to worship other gods, all right. So that goes under the confines, all right, as far as tarot card reading, all right? As far as brujeria, santeria, all right? That goes into the confines of Islam, all those other religions. The scriptures say anyone entice you to do so in the Bible, that you're not supposed to consent unto them, nor pity, all right? You got it, brother.
Neither shalt thou spare, neither shalt thou conceal him, but thou shalt surely kill him. Thy hand shall be first upon him.
All right, so it's saying now that you should kill him, and this is in the law, all right? This is in an ancient time. That person was supposed to die for enticing you, for even trying to test you to serve another god, and it's gonna go into the wisdom, the reason why. You got it?
Thy hand shall be first upon him to put him to death, and afterwards the hand of all the people. And thou shalt stone him with stones, that he die, because he hath sought to thrust thee away from the Lord, the Most High Power, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt from the house of bondage.
That's right. So that's the understanding, because that person enticing you to celebrate these wicked holidays, to worship these other gods and these other nations, and do all this other manner of wickedness that goes against the Bible, you're supposed to put them to death, because they're trying to take you from your power. That took you out of with a mighty hand out of the land of your captivity, Egypt. Okay? That's the understanding. So how much even more now? We can't put nobody to death, but when someone is coming to you, trying to take you out of your faith, knowing that our faith is the one that brought us here to begin with, if someone could hold Baruch 4 and 6, you can come with your precept, King.
So Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 12. For the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication.
There you go, spiritual fornication. The devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication. All right? People building statues and worshiping it. All right? Even the time when they had made that golden calf. They made a golden calf to worship it. That was the beginning of spiritual fornication.
And the invention of them, the corruption of life.
The corruption of life, because the Most High gave us His laws, statutes, and commandments for our good always. You mean Deuteronomy 6 and 24? You can hold that though. It says the corruption of life, right? The corruption of life, because when the Most High gave His laws, statutes, commandments, it was for our wisdom always. All right. To keep preserve yourself alive. To preserve yourself alive and to prolong your life. Everybody wants what? To live long, to have a peace at mind, all right? And also for their children, the fruit of their flesh, all right? To also live long and to have peaceful lives. So the Most High gave these laws, statutes, commandments to keep us under His hedge, under protection. You got it, brother.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6,
Peace, brothers.
verse 24. And the Most High commanded us to do all these statutes, to fear the Most High, our power, for our good always.
Oh, okay. Hold up. Bring that back one more time, King.
And the Most High commanded us to do all these statutes, to fear the Most High, our power, for our good always.
For our good always. So fearing the Most High power, keeping His laws, statutes, and commandments is for what?
For our good always.
For our good always. If you keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, no bad is going to come out of it. No bad is going to come out of it. But when you come out of it, that's when you reap darkness, corruption, wickedness, death, iniquity. All right? Madness, corruption, chaos. You got it?
That He might preserve us alive as it is at this day.
At this very day, 2018 in October, to preserve yourself alive as this day. Keep the law, statutes, commandments. You got it, King.
And it shall come, it shall be our righteousness if we observe to do all these commandments before the Most High, our power.
That's right. It should be our righteousness if we actually keep and do these law, statutes, commandments, man. You got it.
As He hath commanded us.
Hold up, Baruch, Deuteronomy 4 and 5. We're gonna let a lot of scriptures speak.